Hey, Pointy. I left one of your stream windows open randomly aside here. Hey, Naki. I did see you was in the stream before I started. How you doing, buddy? If it makes you feel any better, you're not the first person I've scared by them having the window still open and the stream just starts. Hey, Willis. So I've had a bunch of follows during the day for while I've been offline from names I don't recognise. So we're now up to 2043 to be done. Oh, train, we're gonna need to stop pretty soon. Alright, about here I think. Stop the train. Stop. Okay, here's good. Yeah, base is turned off. We turned it off last stream. Need the FPS. Why do you hate trains, Pointy? The signal's confusing. Oh, have you watched the videos that we have for signals? Right, then send a screenshot of the problem and we'll take a look at it. Or better still, send me a blueprint string of the affected junction and I'll fix it. I'll build it and fix it. Ah dear. Trying to figure out which way both the trains in. You have two lanes, okay. Do you want drive on the right or drive on the left? I think he means he doesn't care which side, he just wants them to go. Right, signals on the inside then. Drive on the left. The correct side of the road. You want your signals like that. Thank you, autosave. Terra Sleet, hello, welcome to the stream. If you've got any questions, feel free to ask. Hey Zamba, Mega Challenge Day 7, counting days till all rockets are sent. Yeah, pretty much. Because that when you are playing an overhaul mod, you're not playing the game anymore, you're playing the mod. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We'll take a look at this. Oh, need one sec, just grab some more inserts. I want them to time out. What we got here, we're looking about a couple of hundred on the outskirts, about 2,000 here in the core, but this is quite a small patch. I'll just get this scooped up. Not really in a position to be too fussy about what patch we have left these days. Simpson43, thanks for the follow. Welcome to the stream. If you've got any questions, feel free to ask. Pointy, do we there you go, Pointy. We'll see about getting you being made a regular. Main bus. Looks good. Possibly too close together though. Might want to give yourself some room. I'm not sure, Wilmus, to be honest. Try post a link, we'll see what happens. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Merge these two together. Do we have any moderators? No. Okay. Uncatchable. Uncatchable, how's your war going on this war of mine? Are they all dead yet? Not one of your characters has died. Nice. Who are you? Remind me again who you're playing with? I don't think you can shoot from cover, if I recall. Boris, Bruno, Katia, and Roman. Okay, so you've almost got the same as me. You just don't have Marin. You've gone for combat. That's fair enough. I avoid combat at all costs. So. Yeah, if I recall though, don't hurt the girls. I think, yeah, I think they give you something if you save them. Hey, County Cupid. Thank you, autosave. Some solar panel. Ooh, solar power plant. Yeah. Nice OCD though. I like it. Alright, bear with me a sec. Nope, still no more noise. Anyone here fancy a field promotion? Nope. Alright. Are you managing driving a train? Gets a train. Yes, but there's no other trains on the line, so I can't crash. Measure Max, post it here. Let me just permit you, and I will forward it to him. A couple of months. Okay. Now here we're doing a very simple junction. We're pulling one lane for an outpost off of a 2-lane main line. So we're going to drive on the left, because I always drive on the left, so see a county. So we're driving on the left, so you hover over that signal, you can see it's turning. It's going this way, and it splits either this side or this side, so the train can go either. And then that one will be the exit path. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to put a chain signal there, and a regular one there, regular there, chain there, regular there. Okay, so we've got out path leading down the out, outs going down this side, and then in going up this side and in. Now the two chain signals are because this track that we're on now is going to cross this one, and the same way as that one is about to cross this one. So where these two cross over each other but don't connect to each other, we put a chain signal. Other than that, just your normals. Hey, Kay. Okay, I've earned about 500 mod points while you since you've been here. I've done 3 permits. I've done 2 ad regs. I'm on it today, buddy. Demon, thanks for the host. Hey, we're done. I'm not addicted, I can quit any time I want. Oh look, a new patch that needs yeah. Guys, do you reckon I should get this copper? I'll do that bit by hand, I think. Just get all of the little bits. I know my production is terrible. Five-minute production. Well, it's not 5 minutes, 10 minutes. Yes, mate, that is true. But at the same time, we're not using any power. But I get what you're saying. No, uncatchable, that's terrible. What are you going to do? Carry on or start again? Yeah, sorry about that, uncatchable. You got to remember that alpha game is alpha. No, don't use shotgun, use AK-47. Shotguns are not very good. The only problem with AK-47s is they're quite bullet hungry. Right, I'm going to take this opportunity as I'm out here and rename this outpost. Also going to grab a new bottle of drink. What have I got this time? Oh, summer fruits. He's playing this war of mine. Is there really 6 coal easts? Yeah, there is. There's also coal south 1 and 2. Cool. Right, I shall forward that to Zenith for you. Okay, I've sent it to him. Hey there, Nano. No, actually, I repaired the damages last night. I just built 2 new outposts, Iron East 4 and Coal East 5. Yeesh, we got a long way to go back to base. No, this ain't happening. Stop the train, stop the train. There's a lane switching here. Now go. Much better. Mad, thinking about that oil suggestion, or thing with the power. do you have a, or could you come up with a formula to determine how many solar panels it would take to run an oil outpost based on the number of pump jacks that it has in it? Also accounting for the barreling factory. Because I guess I could go round and solar panel the oil outposts as their own independent network, and we can keep the oil running 24/7. But I get the feeling it's going to be a lot. Hey, Gilbo. Starting up doesn't take that long at all. It's the shutting down that takes a long time. Okay. But I thought I'd try and be clever and get the arms to do the work. Thank you, autosave. Okay, where to next? Tim Neutron, hello, welcome to the stream. Any questions? Don't hesitate to ask. Really don't need copper, but I'm tempted to get that one. No, need to get this iron. And it's coal, so we're going to go here and get this one. So we're going to go coal east 2 as a waypoint. And while we're driving, I'm going to have a munchie, because I've got the real munchies tonight. Let's see what food I've got left. No, I ate that. 2 more bottles of water for tomorrow. Oh, why do I eat all my food? Onto the cookies. Hey, bear with me a sec, guys. I'm going to have a munchie on some cookies. Okay, Matt. 6 solar panels, not accounting for speed modules. So they add 140%. That's quite a lot of solar panels. I'll put it on the to-do list. Yeah, free. I guess that's a typo. I think it means 2-speed module freeze. And the new designed oil stations do have efficiency in them. No. Oh, well, as we might as well tidy it up. Yeah, OBS is having trouble tonight. There's a little bit of copper in this outpost. Hey there, Kale. Bring it on, bro. That's pretty much it. Cool. Well, that was relatively painless. Yeah, OCD. Why do you do this to me? How much copper are we dealing with here? Yeah, negligible. Right, train, back it up. Make autosave. Still don't know how best to get into this. Underneath would be ideal, but it's a long way. Here's an option, but it means going all the way around. This water's really in the way. And so is all this, and that's too far to come across here. So many decent ores, so little access. Oh dear cow. That does not sound pleasant. these up. Hey there, Wally Dog 39. Yeah, good old fluid barrel mod. Been around a while, that one. Still on the original version. It seems odd to me that you can place sulfuric acid in a steel valve. There's nothing odd about that, Zoe. Perfectly fine. So Wally, curious, how did you find us? New to Factorio? Whoa! Stop the train! Stop the train with the too much. No, need them. Goddamn foul litter all over the place. Hey, Demon. Thanks for the host earlier, buddy. Hey, Zach. Goddamn victory box. Alright, we're shouting about a power pole, so I better put one in for it. Okay, let's roll. How are we on rail supplies? 900 left. Saw one of the mega bases on Twitch. Ah, which one? Oh, victory boxes got me again. Oh, Dilute. I haven't seen Dilute for a while. Is he still uploading YouTube videos? I haven't seen him here on Twitch for some time. Matt, could the barrels be lined with lined with another material to stop the sulfuric acid making contact? God damn it. I've been using fluid barrels since the day it came out, and it's never once crashed my game or caused the slightest problem with it. It's still on its original version, 1.00. It was only ever released once. I don't think it's even had to be updated. Hey, Commander Keen. I wonder if I can sneak this line past this. I don't think I can. And what else? Okay. Hey, welcome Commander Keen. Glad you got the stream. 12:20, the latest, and what everybody should be running. Whoa, I just picked up a goop. 1 unit of goop.
Hello.
Hey, Bert. Welcome back. But seems ages since we had you.
It
How's your dinner?
was good.
I'm building mainline / outposts.
Yay.
But it's only a temporary mainline, so it's okay. You don't need to concrete it.
Nice.
Because it will be ripped up. Drilling into this very large area of resources. The base is on full shutdown, which caused some significant issues yesterday. So I knew that they would attack 2 outposts and I would only be able to save one of them. So I had to pick my favourite and let the other one suffer, but they ended up attacking 4 outposts. So I had to thank you, autosave. I had to run between them all. Poor Iron West 2 took the worst of it.
What's the chat talking about?
From what I gather, some spaceships going up right now live.
Oh.
Falcon 9, I think. Someone did put the link to a stream where you can see it.
Since governor's staying so hard on it. Yeah, we won't go there.
Points to anyone that sees what I see when I look at this copper patch.
Hey, Red Dutton, let's not get into politics, buddy.
They're speaking. Yeah, Kale's pretty close. I see that the top one is a nose, and the bottom one something like dropping out of the nose. That's what I saw when I first looked at it. Oh, Fireblade, hello, buddy.
Hey, Fireblade.
Do you want one of my 60-second roundups of what I've done to our map? Bother. Hey, Eisenwolf, everyone's showing up now.
Woohoo.
Okay, so we have 2 copper patches, no, 5 copper patches available, 1 coal, 2 and a bit iron. Okay, 60-second roundup. Okay, map's huge, usual, you know that. Got a new concrete factory over here, because so on, but likes concreting. Yeah, this thing delivers 250,000 concrete on 1 request, and can, as long as it's fed, supply that. What else have we done? Started working on a new oil facility over here to replace the current one. What else have I done in the last 300 hours? Concreted this slab here, readiness for a new smelter. Concreted a whole bunch of mainline. Built power plant C, 1,980 steam engines, not sure if you've seen that. Launched 600 rockets.
Oh, what's your rocket count up to now?
600 exactly.
Oh, okay. I thought maybe you like launched 600 more on top of what you already done. That's why I was like, dang.
No, just up to 600, and the base is totally shut off at the moment. Building up a whole bunch of outposts at the moment, because it's much quicker to do it with the FPS than without it.
Right.
And you've seen the Hall of Fame, cool. We're hoping to get a new one in soon from Zenith, which will be back in this save file, so we won't have to switch saves. Don't want that iron patch, not right now. We'll leave that one until I'm desperate, because it's mixed with stone quite badly. We have no shortage of copper, so I'll leave them for now. How long do the outposts last for? That all depends how many of them I have running at the same time. If they're all running, they're normally pretty good.
And it also depends on how many rockets he launches.
True.
If he's not doing much with the base, it won't drain him that hard. But if he starts launching a bunch of rockets like he's planning on doing, they're not going to last very long.
No. I guess we could work out how many I've launched since the new challenge, because the spreadsheet will still tell us what we were at.
Mm-hmm.
And I can calculate, and then that will tell us how many rockets it took to kill all the outposts we had, because they all died rather quickly. You know how we used to say it takes 5 to get the base going?
Yeah.
I think I launched around the 50 mark, and
Oh, nice.
it's wiped out the outposts. think it was 472. Yeah, that sounds about right.
And you're at 600, so you launched over 100.
Yeah.
128. Oh
Mhm.
yeah. What Hep said.
Yeah.
Speaking of, you need to take a shower before we go to bed tonight because we gotta get up early. Sorry. I know. This kid hates taking showers.
Is it like the? Isn't it like for him the whole going to bed thing? You never want to go to bed, but in the morning you never want to get up.
Yeah, it's the same thing with him. He never wants to get in the shower, but once he's
Yeah,
in the
it's in the
shower,
shower. He
it's
does.
like he has a blast in there, and then
Yeah.
like, yeah.
Yeah. But then, 48 hours later, when it's time to do it again, was
He's
right
like,
back to where we are again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So now when he whines about it, I'm just like, yeah, just go.
Mhm. Yeah. 3 minutes later, he's having a pie.
Yeah, there at the beginning, it was always like, what can I do to make shower time fun so this isn't a hassle, you know? And yeah, I've tried everything, and now I'm at the point where I'm just like, okay, you go take a shower, and then when I hear the, I'm just like, whatever, just go. I used to date a guy that worked for NASA. Before we go to bed. So you got a couple hours. So it's up to you when, but
Oh, Pointy, did you get your signals sorted out? He was having some trouble. Oh, that reminds me. I completely forgot. You know, I messaged you the other night, and then you were busy, and I was like, it doesn't matter. It's not important.
me?
Yeah.
Oh, what?
You know how Kobo was like really upset that Pointy didn't win in the giveaway? I have some good news for Kobo.
Oh, what's that?
Pointy won a game in Zero Vapor's stream because I was talking to Zero Vapor and he was like, yeah, I saw the giveaway and all that, and hey, you know what, I've got some games on Steam, I'll give one of them away. And Pointy won.
Nice. Hey, Jacob. Guess what? You remember Poity? You know he didn't win the drawing in Will's stream? He was in someone else's stream though and won a game. He's very excited. He did a like hand to the ceiling, mouth open wide, yeah, kind of thing.
I forget what game.
Main links.
Hey there, main links. I can't remember what game it was. I want to say Splunky.
Oh yeah, I've heard of that. Yeah, I told him Poity that day that you told him, and he said when I told him, he was like, "Yeah, good point." So yeah. So I have a stuck train. Uh-oh.
Pointy, get us a picture. We'll fix it. He's saying earlier he's just not getting them. He's watched the videos.
I can't copy on this app. Darn it. Oh well. Not a big deal.
Hiccups.
Mm-hmm.
Hold your breath for 10 seconds.
Yeah.
Drink a glass of water. Have someone scare you.
Usually just holding my breath works. But I don't think it's like a recurring hiccup. It's just like a one-time thing.
Oh, thanks, Dr. Decker. Appreciate that, buddy.
Hey, Dr. Deco, how are you? It's drink a cup of water from the opposite end of the cup. Oh. I'll leave you up on mute, dude. I'm playing the Minecrafts. I was playing the Minecrafts.
Mainly, thanks to the host.
Mm-hmm. Dark Dead Echo.
In the bookshop in my store, they sell a complete guide to Minecraft.
Oh yeah, I've seen those in bookstores. Alright, so we have a stuck train. Oh, I can't see. Oh wait, it's probably because the brightness on my phone is turned way down. Yeah, there we go. Cool. That needs to be a chain signal. Wait, are you... I'm guessing... I can't tell if he's driving... Yeah, you're driving on the left. Okay, so that chain signal, that signal on the bottom, needs to be a chain signal. And your T-junction needs some re-signaling as well. One. Yeah. It's missing some signals as well. However, I'm on my phone and I can't really show you. If I was on my laptop, I could. Wait, Jacob, you're not even using the laptop. Please hold. Whoa. Sorry. Okay. However, I might need you to repost the link here in just a second. Because,
Yeah,
no.
sure. Don't call her ma'am. She doesn't like it.
I will, ma'am. Oh boy. That's a quote from I think it's one of the Transformer movies. That woman comes in, she's like, "Don't call me ma'am. I'm not a ma'am. Do I look like a ma'am? Do I look like a ma'am?
Mhm.
Don't call me ma'am. Sorry, lady person." It's funny. And of course, the chat's not loading. Yay. Miss Brit. There we go. And yep, there's too many chat messages came through, so it didn't keep the link. So if someone could repost that, it'd be great. Thanks.
No
Okay.
I've just loaded it up myself. So we've got a T-junction, driving left. You know, I probably have a picture of, because that's just a standard T-junction, isn't it?
Mhm.
I probably have a picture of a standard T. But definitely along the right sort of lines. Yeah, you can rotate that any direction you want. No, you'll need to use pastebin to post a blueprint string as it's too long for the chat. Of course, I can still see that, but other people may not have seen it. Yeah, it's cut it off. Yeah, okay, I see it as well, but it's half of it's missing.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm forgetting something. Maybe not. Just losing the plot. No biggie.
Oh, crap. How do you how do I time my... stop it! Dagnabbit. Can someone time me out? Can one of the moderators time me out or something? I hit copy and hit paste, and apparently it didn't copy it. Okay, thank you.
Sorry about that, Commander Keen. I missed.
You timed out the wrong person.
Yeah.
Okay, let's try this again. Show in folder. Share. Get shareable link. Copy. Let me test this. Make sure that it... Okay. Let's try this again.
There. Chat was clear. Yeah.
And now my chat's not loading. Oh, sometimes.
Whoever cleared the chat for me, can you tell me how you do that?
Yeah, you just do /clear.
Ah, right.
Okay, let's try this again. @Poity. Well, now it's not pulling up people. Alright, well, this is just there. Well, that wasn't my email address. That's why I was freaking out. That's on the VOD now. Ugh. Well, I'll warn the person whose email that is, which I mean, I'm sure anyone can figure it out because of the whatever. But anyways, yeah, I'll be sure to let them know that, hey, you may get some random emails from people. Sorry,
Yeah.
my bad. Apparently, it was stuck in my clipboard and didn't know it. Well, what if she wanted a love letter anyways? Well, he, I'm thinking, probably doesn't want a love letter from a guy.
Yeah.
So. Screenshot, give me a second. Lord. Why do guys have female names? That wasn't a female name. The SpaceX landing was cool, but that crowd was totally paid for. Probably. You are banned from talking in Colonel Will's channel for 529 more seconds. Huh.
Oh.
It's okay. I've already been talking, so it didn't time me out. Because I think, like, once you time me out or whatever, I'm sure whoever timed me out unbanned me, so it's all good.
Yeah, you might need to refresh. I just clicked unban again.
No, that was it's just up in the chat from when I was originally banned. I was just reading it, saying you were banned from talking. So. Why, Ambrit? Why what? What did I say? I forgot.
It was a long time ago.
Yeah. It was like a whopping 15 seconds ago. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I've had other thoughts since then. I am a female, remember?
Yeah, she's dual processing over here.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't see that before. This coal patch has water in it. Hmm. We have to mine around it.
On Facebook, and there's this picture. It says, I would like rap more if they sang, played instruments, had talent, and didn't rap." It's cute. Sorry, babe, you didn't hear that. He likes it, so.
Did you see the one I sent you?
I did. That was disturbing.
Yeah. That's why when I saw it, I was like, I can't describe this to you. I'm just gonna have to send it.
Yeah.
Uh-oh, first yawn. When I get to 10, that's it, I'm done. 72 hours without my energy drink. Oh dear, you've upset the Zuri.
Likes rap and dubstep. I'm not sure if we can ever be friends. Well, I don't. That's him. So. And you guys never talk to each other, so you're good, Matt. You're good. But I do like dubstep. Sorry. However, I haven't listened to it in a while. I think my new favorite is what they call rock symphonies. It's just my thing. That and like video game and movie soundtracks.
Yeah.
Of course, for this season, I'm actually listening to more Christmas music than anything, but
I've been trying to avoid it. Although a few of my favourites have come up, and I'm like, yeah, cool. This is bad.
But yeah, Jeremy has a very, very wide range of taste in music. He pretty much likes everything I like, plus some. What? Which Christmas party? The Harlow Christmas party? I don't even remember. What was that? Oh, that was like Hicktown country. What was it? Like hillbilly. It was twangy. Hank Williams, exactly. It was bad. It was bad. They were loving it. Jeremy was loving it. My ears were bleeding. Do you have to listen to Christmas music at work?
9 hours a day. 5 weeks now. Getting a little sick of it, if I'm honest. Especially as it's the same 2 CDs on a loop.
Nothing wrong with Hank Williams music. Well, you know, if you don't like that type of music, then it was. And we were in, and it wasn't so bad. Like, it wasn't like quiet, twangy Hank Williams background music. It was bar with live music, and they were like right there, and it was loud, and yeah, it was bad. Jeremy's back there going, "It was awesome," but it was bad. For those that like Hank Williams, it was awesome. For those that don't, it was terrible. My sympathies, finally.
Yeah.
Oh, do you know that when I was working in retail when I was 18 years old, I'm now 27, so 9 years ago. Anyways, some of those, was it? No, 17? Somewhere around there. I can't remember. Anyways, some of those songs that I listen to 8 hours a day are playing in, I'll walk in stores now, like retail stores, and they're still playing those same songs. I'm just like, dear Lord in heaven, if there are people that are, been working in these stores for, all this time, which I know there are people that have been working in retail stores for like the past 30 years, and I'm thinking, holy cow.
Mm-hmm. Well, this is my 10th Christmas in retail, and it's the same CD every year.
Yeah, it's crazy.
So, some Christmas songs I will pretty much almost just get out of the room, just walk out of the room if, I'm not at work and it comes on. A few of my favourites are still on the CD, so they're just about okay because they're a little bit of respite from the rest of it. Thanks, Commander Keen. I'm glad you understand, because I get told off for being a humbug, but
yeah, by me.
Yep.
Sorry.
As I said, I will have my little bit of Christmas time on Christmas Day, and until then, I can't feel Christmassy.
Oh, that's right. I gotta pick out my free sheet of jamberries. Yes. Oh, you're a puppy, and Brett? Yeah, well, whatever.
Good news though. Our first delivery of Easter stock arrives on Wednesday. Yay!
Lord.
I saw it on the delivery sheets. So guess what I'm spending my Christmas Eve doing?
What? Oh, putting out Easter stuff.
Sorting and processing Easter stock. Because we are done with Christmas. It's finished with. That's some interesting supply chain management. Yeah. Well, in January we'll have to put in our Christmas stock orders. We had to put our Easter stock order in. When was it? About September, I think, because we had to have a meeting about it. Decide how many Easter eggs we wanted. But the depot would have got them from the supplier, and the depot hasn't got room to hold on to all of them. So us stores, yeah, we're having them. This outpost isn't going to work too well. I'm going to need more splits.
I might get those today.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Alright, see you later, Kale.
See you, buddy. How many splitters do I think I have? Thousands. Yeah, I'll probably get a mining drill on that. Need to fathom out how I'm going to wire this thing together. Oh, now I need more transport belt. Train, need more belt please. Thank you. Oh, wait, got a better idea. Okay, I know how I'm going to do this now. Fish. My instincts went to mine the fish. I have a problem.
Chicken's kill or chicken skill. Wonder which one it is. Either way, welcome to the stream.
Hey, that's our third new name tonight. I didn't even know this was here. I just found some more coal. Crap.
No, this is Factorio. However, if you would like to... I'm guessing you've never heard of the game. So if you'd like to try it, there is a free demo that you can play.
Yep. You will then buy the full game.
Yep. And stop sleeping for like the next 3 months.
Yeah.
Enjoy!
Sorry, not sorry.
No, the command's gonna stay that way. If they ever add any new experimentals, it'll be that way. But I think you can still download it from the experimental page, can't you?
I don't think there is an experimental page, is there? Let me just try the link.
Yeah, there was. I clicked it the other day. Yeah, it's still a 1219
the link
demo.
still works. Yeah.
Well, I don't know. If you go to experimental release, there's the 1220. If you go to the stable release, there's the 1220 demo. But if you go to experimental, it's just 1219. So yeah, I guess technically the stable should be.
Yeah.
The new link.
Username, thanks for the host.
Alright, where's... There. I've been timed out.
What?
How the hell did I get... Oh, because Madzuri already did it. But still, why did I get timed out?
Timed out.
Oh, because you guys timed me out. That's why. Alright, so can someone unban me, please?
Well, I don't have an option to unban you. I have
And
timeout or
apparently
ban.
I'm not a moderator anymore.
What?
I heart not bot. What? Really mad?
No!
What is your beef with me, man? Hey, username.
Okay,
Back in the corner you go. Yeah, apparently.
right, I had to...
Heck, if I'm not wanted, I will leave. I have 12 seasons of NCIS to watch. I've got Jessica Jones to watch. I've got, what was the other one we're watching? iZombie. I've got a Christmas craft to make. I've got food to cook. You know, there's plenty of things I could be doing right now.
I want you here, even if they don't. And I've unmodded you and then remodded you, so hopefully that's worked.
I don't have my sword yet. I just need to refresh though.
You do on my screen.
Okay, cool. Since 8. I've seen it, but I mean, we're watching, or I'm watching three shows right now. So right now I haven't added that one to my list yet. Because I also have Supernatural. Oh, there's another one in there. I don't know, it's on my list. But yeah. But I've made it to season 6 of NCIS. So I'm halfway there.
Are you regretting it a little bit
Just
now?
halfway. No, it's been fun. I've enjoyed it. But it's just like, I feel like I spend hours in front of the TV. And then it's like, I feel like I've made no progress. It's like, there's 12 seasons, I'm on season 6, and that means there's 6 more seasons. I'm like, oh, jeez. Person of interest in Brit B? What do you mean? Oh, is that a name of a show?
I think it's a show, yeah.
I haven't seen that one either. And I haven't even heard of that one, so.
I've heard of it. But that's just...
And I guess I should specify that if it's not on Netflix, I don't know it. It's a pretty good show. Okay. Well, I'm all for watching new ones. I've just gotta, you know. I can only watch them one minute at a time. Or one episode at a time.
Could you not split screen it? Watch two at the same time?
Two at the same time? No. I can dual process, but not that well. I mean, I've done it before.
Think of all the time you'd save.
Yeah, but it's just not as enjoyable. And I've got a part of me wants to at least get one of these completely finished, which we all know it's not going to be NCIS. Well, I don't know, it might. It's coming in April, and I've watched, 6 seasons in a month? God, that's embarrassing to admit to. All right, anyways. So in about a month, I've watched 6 seasons of NCIS. So yeah, I could definitely have all of NCIS watched, all of Jessica Jones, and all of iZombie watched before Game of Thrones comes out. Cool. This is Challenge accepted.
So we'll see you in a couple of months then.
Yeah.
Right, that's 4 outposts done today. I am done with outposting. I'm going to take my outpost / foul train home. And I'm going to drive by hand. Because why not?
Simpson. Sorry. I haven't heard of that one, Simpson.
Oh, Midsummer Murders. My mum loves that show.
The only American show I've watched recently is Rick and Morty. Ugh. Have you ever seen Leverage? No, I haven't. Haven't even heard of it that I know of.
Okay, what's wrong with Rick and Morty?
Oh, we've already talked about this. It's just not my type of humor. However, y'all did make a good point that because I've only seen like 1 or 2 episodes, and I do know that you guys said, well, what if someone, think of the worst Doctor Who episode. If someone watched,
Yeah,
if that was the only one that someone watched, you wouldn't want them to base their opinion of.
Yeah, I had this
Doctor Who on
conversation
that 1 or
yesterday
2
with Doctor Who.
bad episode. Right. So my thing is like, okay, fair enough, fair point, touche, got it. But I also know that that's just not my type of humor. So, yeah. So I won't say it's a bad show, and I won't say there's anything wrong with it, because I know our friend Zach definitely loves the show, like, a lot. But it's just not my type of humor.
Usino, I know you asked that question, Britt, but I'm curious, what heist films did you have in mind? I like heist
Do you
films.
like heist films? Oh, yeah. I like most movies. I'm not real picky. Well, we have I think all of the current seasons of Rick and Morty. So we'll see. But I don't even think Jeremy has any desire to watch it. So I think between the 2 of us, we probably won't ever watch it. But we do have them. Like this scene. Oh boy, here we go. Rick and Morty. I can do this.
Oh, train, we missed our turn. Back up.
Jeremy just said he was like, oh boy.
I kind of know how you feel, Summer. No, you don't. You're the little brother. You're not the cause of your parents' misery. You're just a Can I show you something? Morty, no offense, but a drawing of me you made when you were 8 isn't going to make me feel like less of an accident. That out there? That's my grave. On one of our adventures, Rick and I basically destroyed the whole world. So we bailed on that reality and we came to this one. Because in this one, the world wasn't destroyed. And in this one, we were dead. So we came here and we buried ourselves and we took their place. And every morning, Summer, I eat breakfast 20 yards away from my own rotting corpse. So you're not my brother? I'm better than your brother. I'm a version of your brother you can trust when he says don't run. Nobody exists on purpose. Nobody belongs anywhere. Everybody's gonna die. Come watch TV.
See? Like, I don't get it. There's no
You're
there's
laughing,
no appeal
checkmate.
there at all.
You're laughing, checkmate.
Do what? Well, no, I guess I'm laughing just because I feel like it's what? I feel like it's ridiculous. I guess I don't know. But there's, like I said, it's just not my cup of tea. It's not my
Cup of tea.
Cuppa.
No one told me that wall was too close to the main line. She doesn't know where it is.
Oh, I just saw it.
Damn it.
You shouldn't have said anything.
Dang it!
Because as soon as you said that, I'm like watching the stream. I'm thinking, okay, in about 10-15 seconds, I'll have this.
What delay are you getting to me?
I don't know.
Because it's been really good lately.
Oh wow, 8 seconds. Well, not even. Like, slightly less than 8 seconds. Nice.
That is really good though, isn't it?
Wait, latency to broadcaster. Oh, almost 10 seconds. So 9.54. Yeah. Usually it hovers around 15.
I'm normally about 40 seconds to anyone. I need to park this train up.
Did anyone watch? Yeah, username. The whole chat's been talking about it for the past, I don't know, 30 hour, past hour.
Hour, yeah, because they were mid-conversation when you joined.
Because I joined the call at 7:30. Yeah.
Well, our Skype call's coming up to 1 hour.
Commander Keen. I feel like this needs to be a command. It's like when someone asks about the launch or the landing or whatever. Have everyone comment, and then everyone's comments followed by a command that says, "And the crowd was paid for." So it's like everybody can have their own comment on it, but it's like everything's gonna be followed up with, "And the crowd was paid for." It's funny.
Right, so I'm going to drop the foul train off in here. Need to pull that up, back that up a bit. Really wish there was a way of disconnecting any wagon you wanted from any train.
You wanted what?
I want to be able to disconnect any wagon anywhere in the train.
Oh, yeah, that'd be nice.
Because if you pressing V it only disconnects behind the loco that you're in. I want to be able to split the train anywhere by just like, when you hover over it, you get like a connection or something, and then if you press a hotkey or something, it disconnect it there.
Yeah. Can you have some what? Yeah.
Yoga.
It was cute. When he was little, he used to call it yogurt. It was so cute.
Oh, something I was going to tell you, but it's been like weeks now, like 2-3 weeks probably. Someone in the chat whose name I've forgotten, they may well be here, but they came in and they were like, "I wish you could filter storage chests because mine are a mess." And I was like, "You need to speak to Brett."
Yes.
Right there. I was like,
yes.
I was like,
yes.
Yeah. When I read it, I was like, "Brett, where are you? You're not alone."
Oh, I just found a site of YouTube I didn't know about. The /TV part. Yeah, maybe old, but new to me. Well, I don't think I know what you're talking about, so it's new here too. Oh, great.
Yeah, I don't know what /TV part is for YouTube. Am I missing something?
In Brit B, kids speaking is funny sometimes. My niece used to sing Baby I'm Murphet. What's that original song? But yeah, they're funny. Jacob's word for truck was really funny. Instead of baby I'm worth it. Oh, baby I'm Murphet. Cute. Hey, Tech.
Heck.
You actually said a bad word when you would say truck.
Ah.
But it's not the word that everyone's thinking of. It wasn't the F.
Mm-hmm.
It was a different word. Yeah. No. Let's see, what are some other funny things you used to say? Oh, the way he used to say Memphis was funny. Instead of Memphis, he would say Memphis or something like that. Yeah, it was funny. Type it in chat. There. That's how he used to say truck. A warehouse would be a 2x2 building with inventory slots, and you can set a cargo train. Advances in the tech tree would unlock a smart warehouse for use around.
You just want that's not what you were asking for, though, is it? You literally just want a storage chest that you can set filters to, as if it was a train wagon.
Yeah, just like the train wagons.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just that simple.
Yeah,
Really?
that used to be truck. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So, like, when he was little, when my dad would be home, he would like, oh, look, it's Pop-Pop's truck. But, replace it with that word, and oh, God, it was, yeah.
That's funny.
Mm-hmm.
Did you ever manage to keep a straight face?
No, never.
Not even once.
Mm-mm. Probably there towards the end. I did, just because I'd gotten used to it at that point. But most of the time, to me, what was really funny is, since I was used to it, I would still laugh at it, but it would be other people's reaction, because they'd never hear it before.
Mm-hmm.
And then they were just like, what did he just say? Like, you heard him right.
Mm-hmm. You heard what you heard.
Moving on now. I don't even care if they have more stores, though, so it would make sense. A warehouse would be a 2x2 building with inventory slots. You could set like a cargo train. Advances in tech tree would learn like a smart warehouse. Oh yeah, well that's what he said. He said a 2x2 building with inventory slots that you could set like a cargo train. Turn that down. So, and if that means cargo train, that means you could have a filter on it. Oh, it's silk. Yay.
Dark Dead Echo, thanks for the host, buddy.
Yeah, the thing I'm most interested in, reserving inventory space in a chest like a train, is impossible to mod. The other things are easy. Yeah, exactly, Mad. Yeah, a warehouse, whatever, would be great. It'd just be a great way to just set filters on a storage chest, pretty much.
Just wish I was more so. Third you on. 7 left. Probably not username, but next stream definitely. Especially if you can catch me at the beginning. After tomorrow, I'm going into a day off, so. Just gonna do a bit of biter killing. Probably not gonna be on too much longer tonight. So been up late last couple of nights. Yep, bots can lay mines. They also replace them if they are used, but they're still useless. Gonna hopefully kill off this whole line of biters. Get closer to my sub goal of, what did I say, 20,000 goop. Oh yeah, but because the biters destroyed an outpost, I vowed to exact my revenge on them. I'm going to harvest 20,000 goop in retributions. I'm keeping all the goop I collect at the moment separate, so I can keep account of how much I've got. Drinking driving is the path to the dark side. Yeah, Star Wars merchandise has infected everything here at the moment. Ooh, old goop. If you know you're going to regret it, then why ask? Yeah, no spoilers guys, for those that haven't seen it. Whose name I told you yesterday that she went to see it. pitch it. Yeah, we have signs like that. Not that say that, but they don't go up and over the highway. They're off to the side. I'm curious though, is that a 4-lane highway or is one like an emergency lane?
Let me see what that photo. No, that's a 4-lane interstate, one direction. And then that one lane on the far left is an emergency lane.
Yeah, so it's 3 lanes of actual use and then one for
No, it's 4 lanes of actual use and a 5th emergency lane.
Oh.
Yeah. Like on the other side of the yellow line. And then on the other side of the median is 4 lanes going the opposite direction.
Yeah, yeah.
No, well, on the... I'm thinking this is on 240, and this one is not a heavily traveled section of interstate, so no, there's no HOV lane. On I-40, on Interstate 40, yes, we have an HOV lane.
What's HOV?
I really don't know what HOV stands for, but it's one of those that helps with commuter traffic from like... depending on which direction you're traveling in, it will depend on the hours. I know one is from like 7 to 9 a.m. and then outbound is like 6 to 9 p.m. And in those lanes, the only people allowed in those lanes are people that have like 2 or more.
A carpool lane.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So. High occupancy vehicle, yeah. Thank you. I never knew what it stood for. I think I've been told once, but yeah, it's not one of those things I get quizzed on very often, so it's not like I remember.
Yeah, we don't have carpool lanes here.
We do in the bigger cities, like Jackson, where I used to live and be around. We didn't have one, but I know like Memphis and Nashville, and I'm pretty sure Knoxville, probably even maybe Clarksville. I don't know. They all have them.
Yeah. In the towns and cities here we have bus lanes.
Point goes to Mad. Yeah, as I'd say, Majro Max's looks like his went in first.
Yeah, did on my screen.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, our motorways have those sort of signs, but they don't go up and over generally. They're just off to the side on a post. But
I've never seen these, but in Memphis, I think Nashville. Yeah, well, I know Nashville has them because a friend of mine took a picture of the same thing in going up to Nashville to see it in IMAX theater. But no, I've never seen them on the sides though. Well, I mean, yeah, the construction people, like when they have the arrows pointing over for you to merge in a certain direction, there's those. But yeah, these are really great. For the most part, they usually have little messages like that about drinking and driving. They have some that are, you know, like don't text and drive, keep your eyes on the road, watch your speed, all that kind of stuff. But they are also there for if there's an accident up ahead.
Yeah.
They can change the message, you know, from anywhere and say, hey, there's an accident. This road's closed 6 miles ahead, you know, whatever.
Yeah.
So.
That's exactly what ours are used for. And then when there is nothing to say, they just say a generic message.
Yeah.
But ours are usually quite useful because it's like it'll tell you that your road ahead is going to be delayed, and you're like, ah, well, thanks. Now that I know that, if I get off here, I can go around it.
Yeah.
Quickly, we navigate. We had a crash in our car park just as we were locking up.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Some idiot taxi driver tried to go up the down ramp as a 4x4 was coming down the down ramp. The taxi didn't come off too well.
Ruh-roh.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
that's what happened in that wreck I was caught in the other day.
It's only our car park though, so they're only going like 10 miles an hour, but
Yeah.
it was quite funny because the taxi driver was screaming and shouting, and I walked out there. I was like, "Anyone hurt? No, we're all good. Okay." He said, "Why weren't you looking?" And I was like, "Well, in fairness, he wouldn't expect anyone to be coming up the down ramp." He was like, "So," he had right away. I'm like, "Pretty much, as you've gone through a no entry sign just the back there." Because he'd come
Right.
he'd come into the exit. He'd entered the car park through the exit. Because there's two ways in. Sorry, there's two openings to the car park, one in, one out, and he's come in the out one, and then gone up the down ramp. Yeah, it was quite funny. And he walked back and looked at the no entry sign that he'd just driven through, and he was like, "Oh. Well, shit." Because it's his car that's in a mess. How much goop have I got? Only 700 goop. Those nests look a lot bigger on the map. Well, we've got 20,000 to harvest, so I guess we'll kill some more. I've seen that username. I've seen a video of that on Facebook. They moved the central reservation one lane over during the day because everyone goes one way in the morning and they all come back the other way. So they make that. Yeah. I thought it was pretty cool. Let's have a look. But this is the video of it.
Hello and welcome. Today is January 10th, 2015.
Ooh, I found some copper. Two pointers, okay. Shit, what blueprint? I have a lot. What are you after? I'm guessing it's something to do with trains. You're working on your rail network. Oh, for foul. Hang on. I can. What? How many lanes? Well, actually, it doesn't matter. I'll build the basic one and you can add more if you need more. Right, for foul, 2-lane would be that, and then diagonal be that. Nope, not that. Yep, that. That'll be diagonal. And then if you wanted 4-lane, you would just add that. Oh yeah, of course, chain signal. The chain signal on that side. Of course, no bots. We're at 1,000 goop, yeah, cool. And yeah, morning Zenith. Ooh, you're number, what was it, 5, 6? Something like that. And an oil. Ugh. Oh, missing concrete. Shh. Oh, extra concrete. That I can fix. Ugh. Just went on to see who else was streaming. Got 2 other guys, one's doing Bob's mods and the other one is doing roundabouts. I can tell that just from reading the, seeing the the thumbnail picture. Not sure what's worse, Bob's Mods or Roundabouts. That's a tough one, actually. Uh oh. I'll be sure to check out the new streaming schedule in Dark Dead Echo. No, there's two guys. One's doing Bob's Mods, and the other one's multiplayer Mondays, and there's a roundabout. Right. Add this goop to the goop counter. We're at 5,000, 25% of the goal complete. Here might be a good place to go next. That seems like a lot of little nests that we can clear up. But I'm going to need more distractor capsules. But don't look. I know the storage is bad. Even I'm almost at the point. I'm looking at this goop now, and it's just everywhere. I'm almost at the point of saying it's a mess. I still used to be able to find things, and now I can't find anything. Though I think the best time for me to clear it up is when this oil buffer runs out, and I can take out all the empty barrels and put them somewhere else, and then the whole storage can get smaller because we're not holding so many barrels of oil. There's a lot of obsolete stuff in here that can just be gotten rid of. Let's go up to the war factory and grab some more distractors. Hopefully there is some. Quite a few. Right, where's the nearest station to the oil south turn? You're gonna have exactly that many empty barrels. That's a lot of steel and storage. Yeah, but I wasn't gonna put the empty barrels in central robot storage. I was gonna put them in some other sort of storage facility. I can just draw them all out of the network and put them in some passive providers or something. I don't even need to be here. Yeah, I was thinking like put them in, request them in to a train loading, the oil train loading station or something, which will have a load of steel boxes. That then load onto trains or something like that. Oh, sorry, uncatchable. Or do you get you sort of become attached to your characters? Dang, that is close to that main line. What the? GG. Oh, I'm all the way back here.
Okay, I'm back. Sorry.
It's okay. Welcome back.
I just noticed your hair. Can you see it in the camera? Like my view of it? That's funny.
You're making fun of me.
I
Never
am.
never make fun of your hair.
It's because I usually have it calmed down before I see you. Anyways, I was just watching the road zipper videos. For a section of road that can't be expanded like a bridge, you know, to incorporate more lanes, I can see how that is, you know, probably a godsend. But I was just looking at it, like how long it takes to move that thing over. Yeah, it's like, to me, I think the permanent HOV lanes would be a lot better. But if that's not an option, that is definitely a great invention, whoever invented that. So, hey, Uncatchable. That's I think Boston was one of the first ones. Yeah, that's really great. The watching it watching it be installed and watching the zipper thing, it's definitely mesmerizing, you know, and cool watching it work. But I just think about just watching the small section that I did of him moving it over. It just, yeah, I think about that is just not, to me, it's just not efficient, I guess, you know. But like I said, for areas that probably don't have, like as Eisenwolf said, a lot of elbow room, I see their use. But like for here in Memphis, I don't see where that would be practical. But it's definitely fun to watch. It was cool watching it work. Because I was watching it on the installation of at the Golden Gate Bridge, the installation and watching it run. Remember, it goes faster at full speed. Well, yeah, but see, like what I was watching is they were moving it over, but every now and then they get like off center, so it moves a little too far over than they mean it to, or whatever, and so they have to back up, you know, reposition themselves, I guess, and do it again, and you know. I'm guessing, you know, once someone does it time after time after time, they know what they're doing, and it does get a lot faster, but it still just seems...
But as long as it's done by the time they need it to be finished, then it's fine, isn't it?
Right, yeah. Most cities centered around an island and peninsula share a similar fate. Yeah, and exactly, and for those reasons, I think those things are quite awesome. Great invention.
I don't know if you heard, but I'm 1/4 of the way through my goop rampage.
Nice.
I vowed to claim 20,000 goop. In retribution for them destroying my outpost. Damn it! Right, I'm too tired to be doing this. That puts me right back at the start. Alright guys, I'm going to leave it there. I will continue the rampage tomorrow. Thanks everybody for watching. Have a good evening. Take care. Bye bye.
Bye.